Good morning all. As you can see, it is raining very heavily. I was going to use a different phrase, but I know there's kids watching. Monday morning, the rain that we were promised has arrived for sure. But thankfully, all that work that we were doing back end of last week, the ploughing, drilling, spraying preems, and the rolling of all that, the thatching wheat ground was all done. So yeah, big thank you to the whole team, because they worked hard to make sure that was done before this rain. And now, yeah, we feel like you're being rewarded a bit when the weather forecast was right and you've worked hard and beat that deadline. So that's good. One thing this rain does do is throw into question what's going to be going on today for me to show you. But we will see. I know that Flyn's in greasing up his hedge trimmer at the moment, so we'll catch up with him at some stage. We've got a bit of fibre to be moving around as well, so we'll probably get some of that done. One of the AD plants did ask us if we could go and help sheeting down this morning, which we were going to be doing reluctantly in this weather, but they've moved it to a more sensible time, thankfully. Ant's been really looking forward to this job. He had a turbo filler go on the tanker, which meant as he's filling up, some of it poured over the back of the machine. It's had a day of rain on it now, so it should come off a bit easier than before, but never nice having to clean slurry off of a tanker. So I did forget earlier that today is a bit of a quieter day anyway, because we're a few men down off today. Andrew and Josh aren't here. Liverpool lost to Manchester United yesterday, so Folly's not here. Drowning his sorrows, I think. So there is a bit less going on anyway. But one thing that we are just about to do, which isn't tractor work related, is sort out some of the guttering on the shed, because that rain has just highlighted a few problems. So Dad and Harry have just shot off to Leeches to pick up some guttering so that we can quickly sort that job out, so that we don't have a winter of the workshop and the sheds down the bottom all getting flooded every time it decides to rain. So over the last couple of weeks, there's been a serious lack of Flyn in the videos. He's been very busy hedge trimming, or since maize harvest finished at least, he's been busy every day hedge trimming, and there's been obviously a lot else going on, which has meant he's not featured too heavily. So I promised him I'd be out today to catch up with him. So here I am on farm. I will show you what Flyn's up to, and then we'll just pop into into some of the wheat fields and just show you how the wheat's getting on that was drilled a couple of weeks ago, and just show you how it's progressing, what stage it's at. But for now, we'll catch up with Flyn. So we're working field hedges at the moment, which is much easier for the chap driving the trimmer, as you don't have too much traffic to worry about. On Saturday morning, Flyn was cutting a main road hedge in Braunton, or between Barnstable and Braunton, which obviously comes with a few more challenges. The field hedges, we're not as worried about quite how neat and tidy they are, as much as we just want them to be knocked back, out the way, tidy, but you don't have to worry as much about getting them absolutely perfect. You can see in this field we've got, or the landowner has a grass strip around the whole of this field. Just in case you're wondering why why the stubble stopped where they do. So we'll show you a bit more of a close-up of what Flyn's up to from the drone, because as you can probably imagine, I don't want to get too close to the hedge trimmer while it's working and get absolutely peppered with bits of wood, branches and brambles. Those of you that have watched from the start will know that a window got taken out, or a door, sorry, got taken out at the start of hedge trimming season. So that tells you what the debris can do. So I stood a bit further back and watched Flyn from the drone. You can see he's going along on the outside top run of the hedges, and a lot of this is 2 years worth of growth as well on these field hedges. So it's quite a bit to be taken back and get back on top of. And obviously there you see there's some reasonably young trees that he's got to deal with as well. Every few meters or so. And Flynn gives us a little flash just to please his fans on YouTube. We'll just watch him set off and take out this far side top of the hedge. This is the last field hedge that he's got on this farm, and after this he'll do the farm lane and a little bit of a road hedge and move on to the next block. He's got a couple more blocks to be going to and a little bit more road work to be going on with as well. But he's cutting through the acres pretty quickly. So a quick update on what the wheat's looking like here. See, it's all up, come out the ground very well. It has actually had, as you can see, there's tram lines are in here from its pre-em, and then it has had an apicide as well at the weekend. Maybe a touch early for it, but just like to keep on top of apicides. So it's come up the ground very well. It's looking good, as you can see. Hopefully it's going to be a nice crop if we look after it. But that's the stage this is at. This was drilled 3 weeks ago, I want to say. I'll let you know for sure once I'm back and can check the dates. But yeah, it looks a good crop. I've put the drone up over the hill rather than walk up there to see what the rest of the fields are looking like, and they're all much the same. So that's a positive. No misses to report back to Dad in his drill, which of course there wouldn't have been anyway. But yeah, he should be very happy when he comes to have a walk around. So I'm back in the yard now. I didn't really want to be hanging around too long there in the rain looking at that wheat, but I thought I'd just quickly give you an update. Back in the yard now. Dad, Harry and Tony have been doing a bit of work on the lime spreader, as we've got quite a big tonnage of lime to spread tomorrow. So just wanted to make sure that one was going to be running smoothly after what we did at the end of last week. Ant is very nearly finished on his job. He's now onto the tractor. Hasn't been that clean since his wedding. but in his defence, he's not really had the time to be doing it. Izzy's been flat out with the tanker, so she's getting the clean she deserves. So today's been a very quiet day with a bit of a skeleton crew as well, with a lot of people off. So yeah, not a tremendous amount's gone on. You've seen literally the only tractor work that's been going on today is Flyn out hedge trimming. We've been moving a lot of stuff around and tidying stuff up in the yard. Obviously we've got a bit more space to do that now. Some stuff's been sold as well. The line spreader, you can see behind me there, has had a bit of work done to it before it heads off early in the morning to spread some line. And aside from that, not a tremendous amount's been going on. Tomorrow and then the rest of the week will definitely be busier, which is good. But yeah, nothing else to really report. So we'll call it a day there. I've done my best to show you something half interesting. Yeah, like I say, tomorrow it'll all pick up again. So thanks for watching today, and see you in the morning.